What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We got a 4-game set with the Tigers. This time I verified it before starting the episode. So yeah, it is 4 games in Detroit. Let's see what we can do here. Top of the first, I'm standing in hitting 295. I'm on an 8-game hit streak. Ryan Nelson is on the mound, runner on first, 1 away. Ryan Nelson does hit 97 on the 4-seamer, 93 on the cutter, but that's all he's got that's quick. There's a good crank in the left center field. This ball's got some air under it. Left fielder's out in the alley. He makes the play. So no dice for me in at-bat number 1 of this 4-game series. Bottom of the second, Junior Camanero's at the plate for the Tigers. He's hitting 277 on this young season. And he's got a runner on first, nobody out, full count. Isaiah Lowe about to throw the payoff pitch here for the Royals. It's a shot into right center. People want to say left center, but that's not it. We're going to throw into the relay man because, yeah, we made the play for once. Oh, top of the third. It's a boss battle challenge. Ryan Nelson still towing the rubber for the Tigers here. And I got runners on first and second with 2 away. You know what? Getting on base works for me. He's, yeah, only throwing pitch number 42 of his outing, but I guess 14 pitches per inning is kind of up there. Swinging to miss the 4-seamer there off the inside corner, and I have an 0-1 count as I'm being really aggressive at the plate here. Second pitch of the at-bat. Out in front of a cutter, and that's fouled away, and it's a quick 0-2 hole I've dug myself here. The 2-strike pitch from Nelson. Swing to miss at 1 in the dirt. 2-3 put out will complete the strikeout. And that is all she wrote for the top of the third. I am doing absolutely nothing good at the plate so far. Bottom of the fifth, Lars Nootbaar is at the plate for the Tigers. He's 2 for 2 on the day, hitting 299 on the season. And all I got to say to that is, Noot! I said that quite a few times over this past weekend. 2 outs, nobody on for him. He's got an 0-1 count with Isaiah Lowe still towing the rubber for Kansas City here. Wind up and the pitch. It's a hot shot into right center field. That will get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it, throw to second. Will hold Nootbaar to a single. We move on top of the 6th. We are still scoreless here in Detroit. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Ryan Nelson still on the mound for the Tigers. Let's see what I can do against him this time around. Got to do better, right? First pitch. Swinging to miss at a 4-seamer off the inside corner, just like the last at-bat. I do have a runner on second, nobody out, and I'm hitting 467 with runners in scoring position this season. Second pitch is a 4-seamer on the inside corner. Again, swung on and missed. And there you have it, 0-2 to count. The 2-strike pitch from Nelson. There's a shot to the shortstop. That's not going to advance the runner or get me on base. Man, I am getting skunked here in game number 1 of this series. Hopefully we can turn this around with another at-bat later. Speaking of later, it's the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs and a runner on first for Junior Camanero. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting 269 on the season. Jorge Alcala is now on the mound for the Royals. Yeah, my brain cells are fried today. 0-1 pitch from Alcala. It's a shot into right center field. We'll move over, make the play. And 6 innings are now complete in Detroit. I do believe we are still scoreless here. Yes, we are. Tigers are getting some hits in there, but can't get anybody across the plate yet. Top of the 8th, Royals are on the board. It's a 2-0 lead for us. Zach Jackson is now on the mound for the Tigers. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 90 on his circle change. First pitch from him. Oh, slider just above the knees. Had me a smidge out in front, and it's fouled away for an 0-1 count. Of course, they got to remind me my hit streak's at 8 games, and this is going to be my last chance to extend it. And I was late on a 4-seamer in the top part of the zone, and it's an 0-2 count for me yet again. The 2-strike pitch from Jackson, outside. Finally, I take a pitch for a ball, 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat, a bit high with that 4-seamer, and I've worked the count back to even at 2-2. Pitch number 5. Swing and a miss at a 4-seamer in the top of the zone. There's going to be a strikeout one way or another. And just like that, it's another K next to my name. Bottom of the ninth, we're tied at 2 runs apiece. I might get another shot at this after all. 1-2 the count here for Joey Weimer, who stands in 0 for 1 on the day with a pair of walks, despite his 162 batting average. What the heck? I don't know. It makes no sense to me. 1-2 pitch on the way from Kevin Ginkel. It's a shot into deep center. Will we get there? No, it's over my head. Bounces off the wall. Oh, he's got some speed. He's going for 3. Throw to third will not be in time. He's got a triple here in the bottom of the ninth. I think the Tigers are going to walk us off here. Going to send to the end of the game, and yes, the Tigers do walk us off. Oh, not a good start to the series here in Detroit, but we got 3 more games to go, so we got to be able to do something there. I went 0 for 4 on the day. 2 strikeouts, a fly out, and a ground out, so nothing really good at the plate there at all. We're moving on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first. Runner on third, 1 away. I'm standing in, hitting only .280 on the season now. Thomas White on the mound for the Tigers, and I'm going to go for the RBI. White does hit 97 on his 4-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander is fouled away. 4-seamer right down Broadway. It was a challenge pitch, and I did not rise to that challenge very well at all. 0-1 the count for me. Second pitch. Blowing away with the curveball. That's an easy take. 1-1 the count. Tigers are now 12-7. Intriguing. And a fly ball down the right field line. That'll be deep enough for the sac fly. Can of corn for the right fielder, but runner at third will tag and score. We'll take that sac fly any old day of the week. And it's now a 1-0 lead for the Royals. Bottom of the first, it's a 5-3 ball game with the Tigers out in front. What happened to the starting pitching in this one? Nothing good, I'll tell you that much. Trey Sweeney's at the plate for the Tigers with 2 outs and a runner on first. He's still hitting 167 on the season. And the 0-1 pitch here from George Kirby, who's already gotten slaughtered in this first inning. Sent out to center field. That's going to be over my head. It's going to bounce off the wall. And this first inning is not over yet. Oh, my throw-in is garbage. It's an RBI double for Sweeney. And the Tigers have a 6-3 lead. And it's still the first inning. Holy cow. Top of the third, still a 6-3 ball game. And I'm standing in, still rocking the over on the day and the series. Thomas White still on the mound. Runner on first, nobody out. And we crank one past the third, well, not quite past the third baseman, dang it. So it's a ground out for me, and the runner from first makes it to second on the play. Top of the fifth, I'm back at the plate again. 0 for 1 on the day, 0 for 5 on the series. Thomas White still on the mound, runner on first, nobody out. It's a 6-4 lead for the Tigers. First pitch from White. And I'm swinging at a 4-seamer above the zone on the outer third. That's what, and that's not good. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from him. Off the inside corner, but called a strike. It's an 0-2 count. Dude. The 2-strike pitch. And we pop a 4-seamer on the inside corner out into right field again. F9 for my line score, and we're keeping the right fielder from falling asleep out there today. Bottom of the fifth, Bennett Woodson is now at the plate. He's got no batting average, and he did draw a walk. This must be his second plate appearance of his season, as his OPS is 1,000. And, intriguing. Runner on first, 2 away, 1-1 count with Jonathan Loasiga now on the mound for the Royals. Loasiga is going to kick and deal here. It's a shot in the left center field. That will get down for a base hit. We're throwing all the way to third. It's in time and on the money. You are out, good sir. Stop going for those extra bases. That retires the side and prevents this game from getting too far out of hand here. It's still a 6-4 lead for the Tigers. Top of the seventh, still a 6-4 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Runner on first, one away. Hunter Gaddis now on the mound for the Tigers. He hits 91 on the slider, 98 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, popped up a slider right down Broadway. Second baseman's in shallow right field. He makes the play. And just like that, 2 away in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th. Still a 6-4 ball game. Shea Langoliers is at the plate for the Tigers. He's 2 for 3 on the day. And up to a 196 batting average from that. Yeah, intriguing. Not doing good this season. Runner on second, nobody out for him. Ian Hamilton now on the mound for the Royals. Wind up and the pitch from him. Come on, big fella. A deep drive to center field. Can we rob this home run? I think we will. Yep, we got that. Throw in is going to be offline. So runner from second makes the third with ease. Man, my throw in was garbage. The relay man's throw to the plate was garbage. There's a whole lot of nothing good on that play except for robbing the home run. Top of the 9th, we are now tied at 6 runs apiece. Runner on second, nobody out. I'm standing in against Drew Rasmussen. And I just want to get ahead. I'm still rocking an over on the series. Rasmussen hits an even 100 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker, 91 on the cutter, 88 on his sweeper. And we foul away a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer at the top of the zone on the outer third. 0-1 the count. I'm still hitting .437 on the season with runners in scoring position. Second pitch here from Rasmussen. And there's finally a ground ball with eyes into right field. They hold up the runner at third. And we have runners on the corners with nobody out here in the top of the 9th. Finally, breaking the over for the series. Bottom of the 9th, we are still tied at 6. How did that happen? James Wood is at the plate for the Tigers. He's 1 for 4 on the day, 1 for 6 on the series. Got a full count, bases empty, 1 away. Abner Uribe on the mound for the Royals here. Wind up and the pitch. It's a shot into left center field. Can we get there? Yes, we can. 2 away now in the bottom of the 9th. I'm hoping for some extra innings here. And we get it. Dynamic challenge time. As top of the 10th, I'm standing in with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Still tied at 6. Mason Miller is on the mound for the Tigers. Ooh, that dirty rat. That's where he ended up. I'm going to try for driving in the go-ahead run. Mason Miller hits 102 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 90 on the circle change. First pitch from him. And he hits me with the gas, and I can't catch up to it. 0-1 the count after a big late swing there. Second pitch from Miller. Come on, big fella. Ripped it right to the third baseman. Oh, you make good contact, and it's right at a guy. Oh, what's a ginger got to do to get an RBI in this thing? Come on now. We're going to sim to the end of the game because, yeah, we're going to get walked off again. This time in the bottom of the 10th. We have now lost the first 2 games of this 4-game series. We need to get it together and in a hurry here. What can you do but smile and wave? At least I went 1 for 5. It's better than the 0 for 4. But, yeah, let's move on to game number 3 because we need something different. All right, here we go. Boss challenge to start off game number 3. Okie dokie. Christian Javier is on the mound for the Tigers. And I want to get on base, I'm not going to lie. 2 outs, nobody on, no score here. Javier hits 95 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. And it's a four-seamer on the inside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. I've been hitting .289 in my last 9 games. That is really bad. Second pitch of this at-bat. Ripped right to the third baseman again. With hard contact to boot. Come on, game. What are you doing to me here? Bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on. 2-2 count for James Wood. He's standing in with a .385 batting average on this young season. Framber Valdez is the man on the mound for the Royals. And he's going to kick and deal. It's a shot into shallow center. We'll get there. And one inning is now complete in Detroit, and we've got goose eggs all over the place. I'll take it. Moving on, we are now in the top of the fourth. Royals are up 1-0. Nobody out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Christian Javier still on the mound. First pitch from him. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top of the zone on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Javier. We pop up a four-seamer in the top half of the zone. Into foul ground down the first base line. First baseman's there to make the play on the warning track. And just like that, it's a P3 for my line score. We come back to a dynamic challenge in the top of the sixth. 2 outs, nobody on. Still a 1-0 lead for the Royals. Javier's still toeing the rubber for the Tigers. I'm going to try to take the first pitch and reach base. Not a likely scenario here, but we're taking all the way from Javier here. Good thing, too. Four-seamer just off the outside corner. 1-0 the count. Second pitch from Javier. We swing and miss at a four-seamer on the inside corner. And it's a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the plate appearance. A little bit high on the inside corner there with a four-seamer. 2-1 the count for me now. Come on, big shoots. One good pitch is all I need. And that's not it. Slider low and inside makes me a 3-1 count here. Will we see something worth swinging at? Let's find out. Yeah, four-seamer right down Broadway, and I watched it. Oh, man. Full count here. Let's see what I can get for a payoff pitch from Javier. Low and away with a four-seamer. It's first base for free. I succeeded in the dynamic challenge. I took the first pitch, and I got on base. How's about it? Top of the ninth. Tigers are up 3-1. There's 1 out, nobody on. Mason Miller on the mound for Detroit. He still hits 102 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider and circle change. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Up and away with a slider. Easy take there. 1-0 the count. Second pitch from Miller. Outside again with a slider. 2-0 the count. Come on, man. Put it in the zone with a heater. You know I'm not going to catch up to it. The 2-0 pitch from Mason Miller. There's the four-seamer at 100 miles an hour. Fouled it away. 2-1 the count. Fourth pitch on the way of this at-bat. We foul away a slider on the outside corner. Now the count's gone from 2-0 to 2-2. Pitch number 5 of the plate appearance. Can't catch up to the four-seamer on the outside corner. What'd I tell you, my guy? Hit me with the four-seamer, I'm not going to catch up to it. And I was not wrong, unfortunately. We're going to sim to the end of the game. And the Tigers are going to take the win in game number 3 as well. 3-1 the final score. At least this time when we take the loss, it's not from getting walked off. 0 for 3 day at the plate puts me at 1 for 12 on the series. And we are now at an even 500 record, 11-11 on the season. Let's move on to the fourth and final game of this series in the Motor City. And let's see what we can do to try to get out of here with at least one win under our belt. Jackson Jobe is towing the rubber for the Tigers here in game number 4. Royals up 1-0, runner on second, nobody out. Jackson Jobe hits 99 on the four-seamer, 92 on his cutter, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is a high heater. I swung at it anyway. 0-1 the count. Tigers are sitting at a 14-7 record on this season. The 0-1 pitch from Jobe is way outside the circle change. 1-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. You can do it. I believe in you. There it is. Four-seamer on the inner third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. It's now a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat from Jobe. And broken bat popped up on the infield grass for the second baseman. And that turns into a P4 for my first at-bat in game number 4. Moving on, bottom of the second, Royals are up 2-0. Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate for the Tigers. He's hitting .279 on the season. And let's see what he can do with the 0-1 pitch from Shane Bieber. Base is empty, 1 away. And a little fly ball into shallow left center field. will get the catch made, and that is the second out here in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, I'm back at the plate with a dynamic challenge against Jackson Jobe. Still a 2-0 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. And apparently it's double or nothing in this at-bat. Because, yeah, there's good odds of that happening. Not. First pitch this time around from Jobe. Oh, stop by the second baseman. Throw to first is in time. No double there. No base hit either. Guess I should be happy it wasn't a line out with good contact. If I did make good contact, that's probably what would have happened. Cedric Mullins is at the plate now for the Tigers in the bottom of the fifth. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 9 on the series. And he's got a 1-1 count with a runner on first and 2 away. Shane Bieber's still on the mound for Kansas City. He's going to kick and deal here. It's a hot liner up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to third is on the money. Will it be in time? Yes, it is. That will end the fifth inning. And the Royals are still leading this one by a score of 2-0. All right, top of the sixth. Still a 2-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. 1 for 14 on the series. Jackson Jobe still on the mound. 1 out, nobody on. Wind up, and the pitch to start the at-bat. And I'm reaching for a cutter outside. Oof. 0-1 the count for me now. Second pitch from Jobe. And we got a piece of a circle change on the inner third. Smidge out in front, bad contact. And it's an 0-2 count in a hurry. The 0-2 pitch from Jobe. Up and away with a cutter. That'll be taken for ball 1. It's a 1-0 count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. That wasn't it. Circle change low and inside. Game check swung me, but it doesn't matter. Still went around. And there's the old K next to my name. Top of the eighth, still a 2-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, 1 for 15 on the series. Now Yuki Matsui is on the mound for the Tigers. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got. That's quick. First pitch from the diminutive lefty is below the knees with a four-seamer on the outside. Third, 1-0 the count. I think it's the first 1-0 count second 1-0 count I've had in this series. Splitter there above the knees down the center of the plate. Had me out in front, and it's a 1-1 count after the big whiff there. Third pitch of the at-bat. Chopper to short. It's a 6-3 putout. Man, I cannot buy my way on base in this series. Now 1 for 16 over these 4 games. That is ugly. That's with walks and sack flies in there. Dang. We're going to sim to the end of the game as I think the Royals are finally going to get a win. Yeah, we win 2-0, but ooh, I am frustrated by the lack of anything happening at the plate. Yeah, 1 for 16 on the series after another 0 for 4 day at the plate. Had a couple of hard liners that were right at infielders. I don't know. I don't get it. Makes no sense to me, but that's the end of the series, thankfully. And that means it'll be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.